Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are from the 2024, 2025 or 2026 batch and dreaming of getting placed in TCS, then this video is extremely important for you. Today I am going to explain everything about TCS NQT 2026, eligibility, complete application process, test pattern, hiring process, prime digital ninja roles, important tips and mistakes you must avoid. So make sure you watch this video till the end because I'll also tell you some important points that many students miss during registration. So let's get started. Firstly, we will see what is TCS NQT 2026. Tata Consultancy Services conducts the TCS National Qualifier Test. Commonly, it is called as TCS NQT to hire the freshers across the India. So this is one of the biggest mass hiring exams in India. Through this one exam, you'll get shortlisted for prime digital ninja roles. So instead of separate exams, TCS uses one integrated test to evaluate your skills. This exam is mainly for BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA, MSc for the CS and IT category students, and always confirm your branch eligibility from the official website before applying. Anyways, we are going to see all those things in this video. All right, now let's talk about three very important things every student wants to know. What is the salary, what are the important dates, and who is actually eligible. And listen carefully before this part decides whether you should apply or not. And we'll see. So TCS hires candidates through different categories based on the performance. Now let me simplify this clearly. This is the prime role is the top category. It is approximately 9 LPA to 11 LPA. Salary will be getting to the prime role, so requires very strong coding skills, and advanced section performance matters a lot in this role, and interview level is also tougher. So prime is generally offered to candidates who perform exceptionally well in advanced aptitude coding round and technical interview. So if your aim is prime, you must prepare coding very seriously. And next one is the digital role. It is a mid-level package will be given here, approximately 7 to 8 LPA, and requires good coding knowledge, and advanced section attempt is important, and many strong candidates fall into this category if they perform well but are not at the prime level. So this is still very good package for the freshers. And coming to the ninja role, they have not mentioned here, but the ninja role, it is varies around 3.3 to 3.6 LPA. It focuses on foundation aptitude and basic coding. You need uh, fundamentals of the subject knowledge, and interview is from difficulty to moderate level, and many candidates get shortlisted for ninja if they clear the foundation section, and but don't score higher in advance, they'll be shortlisted for the ninja role. And the important thing is final role depends mainly on your written test performance, interview performance, and business requirements. TCS does not guarantee a specific role just because you attempted advanced. Here you can see clearly for the freshers, 0 to 1 year experience, and for the experienced candidates like 1 to 2 years experience. And it is also separated like for the UG students and post graduation students, for the roles of prime and digital. And now let's talk about the date. According to the this TCS page, the registration starts from the 18th 2026, and the registration ends around 20 March 2026, and the test date is 10th March 2026 onwards. Usually registrations open early in this year. Exam happens in multiple phases, and results are declared in batches. And important advice is that do not wait for the last date to register. Slots fill quickly. So also test centers are allotted based on the availability. Always verify the dates directly on this official portal before applying. And we will see the application process after the eligibility. Well, the application process is very simple. Like you need to register into the TCS Next Step portal. After registering, this is very simple. Like you need to fill only three requirements, like center. You need to select the three preferred centers for the exam and three preferred job cities, and then you need to click on apply for the drive. So this is a very important thing. After registering in this portal, you need to click on apply for the drive. And we'll see. Here they have given some important note like the original documents should be up to date, and Here they have given that TCS does not ask candidates to deposit any money, so be aware of that. And TCS eligible criteria is mandatory. So check the eligibility before applying. It is mandatory. If you have any queries regarding application or any doubts or like you are facing any problems, you can mail to this mail ID, or you also have here an helpline number. And next, now this is very important thing, the test eligibility. So here the academic qualification is eligibility degree usually include the BTech, BE, ME, MTech, MCA, MSc, CSE and IT related streams. And the batch eligibility is typically final year students and recent graduates. And next, the academic criteria is TCS generally expect the minimum percentage in 10th and minimum percentage in 12th and minimum aggregate in graduation. So exact percentage requirements must be checked from the current notification. Do not assume your previous year criteria. Okay. Then the backlogs. So no active backlogs at the time of appearing for the test or interview. So you should not and have any active backlogs during the TCS selection process. Cleared backlogs may be acceptable as per the rules given here. And the gap criteria is gap in the education should be within the allowed limit. Like they have given 24 months, it should not exceed 24 months. So proper documentation may be required. And the course type is full-time courses or generally eligible, and part-time or distance education may not be eligible, right? And the age should be 18 to 28 years are eligible to apply for this TCS and QT. Now, let me tell you something very important. Many students are eligible, but they still get rejected because they entered wrong percentage. They rounded off marks incorrectly. They selected the wrong category during the registration. They did not click apply for the drive. These are the things that many students make mistakes. So, after registering on TCS Next Step portal, make sure your application status shows that applied for the drive. Otherwise, your registration is incomplete. So now you are clearly know what are the packages, what are the important days, and who is eligible, and what are the mistakes to avoid. Now we'll see the hiring categories. Well, so for the prime categories, candidates, like prime category, the complex projects with advanced technology and algorithms, you need to know that. And for the digital candidates, you need to have a grip on the projects on solution development, and they should also aware of the tech frameworks and tools for the enhanced capabilities. And for ninja categories, projects on the application development and the maintenance. Okay, then we'll see the test features and the pattern. So this is a very important thing. Like the test features are TCS NQT will be conducted in the TCS ION centers, and it is an integrated test consisting of the two sections, like as we already discussed, foundation and advanced. And here, while all the encouraged to attempt the both sections, advanced section is mandatory if you aspire for the digital or prime role. And based on the test performance, candidates will be qualified for the prime, digital, and the ninja interviews. And coming to the test pattern, well, I'll discuss it very clearly. So coming to the exam pattern, you'll be having the numerical ability around 25 minutes, and the topics include arithmetic, algebra, geometry, data interpretation, and the basic statistics. And verbal ability around 25 minutes, reading comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, sentence completion. And reasoning ability also around 25 minutes, like logical puzzle, series, analogies, and the critical thinking. And for the part B advanced section, it will be having 1 1 5 minutes, and advanced quant and reasoning ability will be given. It is also around 25 minutes. Complex problems in quant, data efficiency and data sufficiency, and advanced logic. And coming to the coding questions, it will be around 90 minutes. And the programming questions are in the languages like C, C++, Java, Python, or Perl, and focused on the algorithms, data structures, and the problem solving. And here the total test will be around 190 minutes. And here the advanced section is mandatory for the digital and prime roles. Okay, now you have got an idea about the exam pattern and syllabus, right? So this foundation section includes the numerical ability, verbal ability, and reasoning ability. So here the section checks your basic aptitude skills, and the questions are like time and work, probability, coding, decoding, reading comprehension, grammar. And if you prepare from the platforms like Geeks for Geeks, just now I have shown, and one more is India Bix, you can easily cover this section like foundation section. And the advanced section, this section is for the higher packages like Prime and Digital, and this includes advanced reasoning and coding questions. And the coding questions are C, C++, Python, Java. And if you want Prime or Digital role, you must attempt advanced section seriously. And yeah. Now, many students get confused here. Let me simplify this. Your performance in aptitude, advanced section, and coding determines which interview call you'll receive. Like primary is highest package, and digital is mid-level package, ninja is entry-level package. But remember, final offer depends on interview performance too. Even if you clear written test strongly, interview matters a lot. Okay. Now, uh, now let's see some FAQs regarding this. So most of the students asked, so we know registration date, scheduled date, and it is an integrated test pattern, as I already said. And you should, this is a very important thing. Do I need to create my profile under BPS or IT? You must create your profile under IT category. And the mode of the test is online. Candidates required to visit the allotted TCS Ion Center to appear for the in-center mode of test. And in my next step, account is locked. How can I unlock it? So this is the most frequently asked question also, I think. So please note that three unsuccessful OTPs attempts, your account will be locked for 4 hours. You will be getting two more OTP attempts after the 4 hours. So however incorrect OTP is entered, the account will be locked. So you get it right. So you will be allotted to log in again only the post of the date is changed. Like hence we request you to be careful with your login ID and the OTP. You are registered to the you register using only the laptop or the desktop. Please log in using the latest version of the Internet Explorer and ensure you clear the cache and the history and the cookies. Okay. And now is apply for the drive is mandatory. As I already said, yes, it is mandatory. If you do not click on the apply for the drive, you will not be considered for the TCS NQT entry level hiring process. Okay. And yeah, I think these are the thing. All these things, you are aware of all these things, I think. And can I make the changes to my profile as I have made some mistakes? Yes, but the changes are restricted to the limited fields only. Hence, we could request you to fill the details carefully on the first attempt only. So keep this in mind. So this is very important thing. And yeah, this is a question most of the students asked me. Like even before making this video, many of them are texted me like, can I change my photo in the application form? So the application form can be filled after the test results are declared. Okay, so you requested to be careful for the below instruction while uploading your photography. The size should be 200 KB and it should be the format of JPG, uh, and that should be the background should be white and you should not wear the white clothes for the white background, and it should be very clear, should not be like blur, and the body pose should be appropriate and should not upload the selfies or informal photos, and the photo should be a good resolution, right? And if you have entered any, like you have incorrectly created the profile under BPS, you should help write an email for the for this mail ID to delete your profile, and you can create your profile again under the IT category. Okay. Well, these are the important questions, I think. That's it. These things are enough. I think we have covered almost everything here. And yeah, we'll see now the application process. So before the application process, let me tell you what happens after the exams. Like after the exam results are declared, shortlisted candidates get the interview mail, like for the HR and technical, that will happen, and final offer letter is given. So in interview generally includes the core subject questions and programming basics, project explanation, and HR questions. So do not focus only on the aptitude. Prepare your core subjects properly. So I'll also discuss how to prepare smartly. Like let me give you a practical strategy, like strengthen the aptitude, then practice the coding daily and revise the DSA basics, and prepare your projects thoroughly. So mock tests are very important. Time management is a key. And I also discuss the mistakes you must avoid, right? So do not apply at the last minute of filling the wrong academic marks, like ignore coding preparation, and I'm telling the mistakes you must avoid. I'm not mean like, I didn't mean like ignore coding questions. These are the mistakes you should avoid. Like, do not ignore coding preparation and depending only on the YouTube without practice. So these are the most important thing that you must avoid. Like, do not only depend on the YouTube and do not believe the fake job offer mails. And TCS never ask for the money for the hiring. This is very important thing. Do not pay. Do not register. Do not pay any money for the registration. And most importantly, how to increase your chances, like keep your resume simple and clear and know every line in your resume. Practice explaining your final year project and improve the communication skills and stay confident during the interview. Like confidence plus clarity equals to selection. And one final advice is that TCS NQT is not impossible. Thousands of students clear it every year. So if you start early, start consistent, like stay consistent and practice regularly, you can definitely get selected for this TCS NQT. Now let me tell you the application process. So this is the most important point. Listen carefully. So actually the video is became very lengthy, right? So if you want, I can prepare one more video for complete application process. Let me know in the comment section. But I'll give you the brief explanation about the application process. So the first step is to register on the TCS Next Step portal. So go to the TCS Next Step portal. If you are a new user, click on the register and select select IT category and click on the continue. Then you need to use your personal email domain address for the registration and fill the personal details carefully. If you already have an account, like if you have already account, just click login here. So important tip is use your personal mail ID, not the college temporary email. So second step is fill the academic details. So this is where many students make mistakes, like enter exact percentage, do not round off the incorrectly, mention the backlogs clearly, upload the documents properly. So double check everything before submitting. And the step 3 is apply for the drive. So after completing the profile, you must click apply for the drive. If you do not click this, your application will not be considered. Then check under, like track your application will be displayed on left side, I think. So there you can click on the track your application and the status should be show like applied for the drive. Okay. And the step 4 is choose test center. So after the registration, it will be very easy. Like after filling your academic details, everything, the application will not be complete. It is still incomplete, but 90% of your application is completed. Like after filling every detail, next choose the test center. Before clicking on apply for drive, choose the test center. You will be getting options to select preferred exam centers. Choose carefully based on the travel convenience and distance from your home. And slots are limited. Apply it early. And yeah, after selecting the center, then select the preferred job centers and then click apply for the right. And you can see the application process on track your application. Like click on that and you will see like applied for the drive. So here the application process is complete. So after clicking the apply for the drive only, the application process will be complete. Okay. So as the video became very lengthy, I'm not showing the application process, but still I have covered everything in this video. So if you still want complete application process video, then I'll do a video on that also, but let me know in the comment section. Well, in this video, if I have covered everything. So if this video helped you understand the complete TCS NQT 2026 process, make sure to like this video, comment your doubts below and share this with your friends. Subscribe for more placement guidance. If you want, I can also make separate detailed video on the TCS interview questions, aptitude preparation strategy, coding roadmap for TCS. Let me know in the comment section. All the best for your preparation. Thank you.